Alright, and I think we're live. Oh, I should probably adjust my microphone volume before anything else. Oh yeah, that's way too low. Alright, and now we are live. Hey guys, what's going on? My name is Tuvas, and welcome to my birthday stream. In today's streaming session, in case it wasn't apparent already, it's my birthday. I turned 34 today. And I thought I'd enjoy it with a day off and just flying around in DCS doing some of the dumbest things I can. Unfortunately, I haven't thought of what ways to make it dumb, but I guess we'll find out as we play. There we go. All my modifiers are back. Alright. Also, I just remembered I think I can double click horse cursor on and off to shift my hit position? No, I can't. Oh well. Alright, cool. Let's go ahead and set up with some kind of dumb loadout. Well, let's first see what's on the list for us. So, let's do that by going into this guy. And we'll take a look at what kind of objectives are available to us. So here we can see there's plenty of things to do down by, not necessarily Socialer, but by Gudada and Sanaki, I think, is the other name. There's a few objectives we can hit there, but those might be a little impossible. Because, but that would guarantee this being a really dumb session. I could do that. Just go like all rockets, like dumb fire rockets, and see what we could do. It'd be kind of fun, right? We just need to get an accurate coordinate of particular, objective and see if we can hit it. Yeah, we could do that. Yeah, let's do that. That'll work. Just all Zunies. Should we get a targeting pod? Yeah, we don't need a targeting pod. We'll go with armor piercers. Go with additional rockets. Additional rockets. That should do.
Request rearming.
Alright, I need to double check on the health of the stream. Okay, cool. Stream is healthy. Alright, we're good to go. Alright, let's go ahead and stop using the mouse and switch over to gamepad only. Go battery on. That's lights on. Decks. Fuel, formation lights, position lights.
Rearming complete.
Nav lights. Pumps. Flaps are on. Engine start.
Generator.
Cockpit sounds.
Caution.
Close that canopy. And radios and MPCDs on. Throttle up to start up. Really? Did I not? Oh my goodness. Somewhere like right here. What is going on? Is it not reading my inputs? It's kind of strange, right? Huh. That's kind of weird. Let's double check that the binding... Oh, what the heck? For some reason, I don't have throttle up and down bound. Oh, I do. It's equal to a combo in UI layer? What the heck? Oh. Oh, I see. Because I don't have a modifier here. That's why. That makes sense. There we go. Cool. Hit OK. Yeah, we should have throttle now.
Caution.
Nav, clear, and DMT. We'll also turn down the brightness of this map so we can actually see our symbology. Good enough. of that. Let's go ahead and turn these guys on. Okay, I think we're pretty much good to go. Let's go flaps down, water takeoff. Hey Luke, good job on the Xbox controller series. Yeah, thanks man. Thanks for the well wishes. Have you taken advantage of it yourself? Let's go wheel chocks remove.
Chief, remove the wheel chocks. Copy. Wheel chocks are now
And
removed.
wheel brake,
Caution,
or parking brake
caution.
off. Oh, speaking of which, wheel brakes? Okay, good. Wheel brakes work. It's pretty important. We'll scooch on over. High gain, nose wheel steering. Get ourselves lined up. Negative. I used Team Warthog setup with crosswinds, but caught wind of... Ah, thanks, man. Oh, really? Are the buds actually talking about it? To be honest, I used to be part of the buds Discord, but I unfortunately left because I was trying to clean house on all the Discords I was part of. But I'm glad to hear that they're enjoying my content. That's actually pretty cool. And throttle up, release brakes, keep center line. Hey, guy. I have a VR headset. I have not used it in the longest time.
Altitude, altitude.
But the one that I use is the Oculus Rift. Or, sorry, not Oculus Rift. Oculus Quest.
Altitude. Altitude, altitude.
So, or rather, I should say, I guess, Meta Quest at this point. Yeah, so that's my VR headset. I haven't used it in forever. Mostly because I got tired of playing in DCS at like 30 frames a second, and I can only play that play that way for so long. I did, however, point a kid to your channel to get them. Oh, nice, man. Glad to hear it. I hope they actually were able to get started in DCS as a result. I always like hearing stories like that. Hearing that people who would have otherwise not given DCS a chance, or even been able to give DCS a chance, are now able to. Those stories always make me feel warm and fuzzy inside. Alright, let's see what we have available to us. Let's see, we have a few targets at Godada. Oh wow, a lot at Godada. A SAM cluster right here, which I might actually go for. Is that a waypoint? That is not a waypoint. I'm gonna have to enter this myself. So while my aircraft is doing its little rotating thing going up in the sky, I'm gonna grab the coordinates of Godada. Oh, actually better yet, I'm gonna grab the coordinate of the SAMs. These guys, just smack dab in the center. This is 4306741, 4306741, 436. Oh shit, I forgot it. I always try to repeat it myself over and over again, but I quickly forget what I just said. North 4306? Was it 06? Yeah, 06741.
Infield 2,
Oh,
tally
six,
bullseye 119
7,
for
but
70.
I have to convert it to seconds. What is that, like 5? Let's say 5, I don't know, 5-3, I guess. We'll just go with that. There, east 0. What is the east coordinate? It is 40, 44, 40. That's actually pretty funny. Wait, what was it? 40, 44. 40, 44, 400. What is that? That's like, what is that, like 20? So 20. Enter. Yeah, looks about right. Cool. Sweet. All right. So we have waypoint 7. That is currently 141 miles. How far am I? There's no way. What the heck? 141 miles? Where am I, dude? Am I in like the middle of the Black Sea? Oh, I am. That's funny. Okay, well anyways. At least I have that. Let's see. Hey, 2 months. Hey, what's up, Loxy? Thank you very much. Got a hotess and a ton of things. Got better, way better at the game. And then, oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Are you going to be replacing your PC soon enough? Hopefully with the holidays around the corner? Hey, Apple. Yeah, thanks for your controller loadouts, the input mapper guide. Ah, thanks, man. Glad to hear that worked out. Like I said, it's always nice to hear people getting some success out of DCS with my controller tutorials. That's the whole reason why I do them. If you unbox your EHSD, it will turn back to green instead of red. Oh yeah, got it. And one thing I will say, I am currently playing using a stick extension on my left stick. It's mostly for testing purposes to see if it really does add any kind of like decent resolution change. And it should, theoretically. I mean, in the end, a joystick is just like rotating around an axis, right? So if you make the throw longer, then you should have more precision. But we'll see how it turns out. All I know right now is I have 134 miles to go to waypoint 7, and then I'm probably going to die because I'm going to be attacking a SAM site with Zunis. Because why not? I kind of wish I spawned somewhere like on land, because I think that would be a lot closer than Tarawa. Yeah, thanks, man. Feel free to stop by again if you're taking off, or feel free to stick around. I'll be here for a bit. I took the day off for my birthday, and I figured it'd be a nice change of pace to stream like in the middle of my day instead of at night when everyone's asleep. Hopefully people enjoy my content. Did I turn off my... Yeah, I did. Okay, good. I should probably... Oh, and I am Master Arm. Huh. I actually didn't realize they're already fenced in. I guess I did that without thinking. Hey, what's up, Eagle? Yes, my stick is indeed longer. I will say that is indeed the case. Ready pre-contact. Oh boy. Oh. Woo. Keep our RPMs below 100 just to save on our engine stress. Man, these clouds look great. Too bad they get in the way. You know what? What am I flying into? I actually don't even know the type of SAM site. If I... Just my luck, it's probably going to be SA or S300. So SA10. Oh boy. What are they called? This is going to be UC's Revenge. It's a C2 as well. Okay, I only see UC's Revenge, which is a, go figure, SA10. But we have a F-16 in the area already, and he's going defensive. So it must be okay. Yeah, we'll see how that turns out. Oh, you know what? I should probably switch to an actual radio channel. 5-3. Enter. And no, I'm not gonna... Oh, you know what? I can utilize... Ah, crap. What was WebGCI? Or not WebGCI. The AI AWACS. I think it's 136. Let's find out. And...
Right.
Sounds like I got it right. And I wonder if my bindings are set up.
1-1, Overlord. I could not determine what you are looking for.
What was the command again? I have to say... Is it Overlord? Overlord Tutor 1-1. Oh wait, what was it again? Crap, it's been so long since I've used this thing. Overlord Tutor 1-1. Set warning. Yeah, that should be right.
Overlord, Tutor 1-1. Set warning radius 40 miles.
Please work.
Oh, I'm on the wrong channel. Awesome. Sorry, guys.
Ah, I can't change it from here. Dang it. Unfortunately, I have to use my mouse if I want to use SRS, which is one of the downsides. There we go.
Overlord, Tutor 1-1. Set warning radius 40 miles.
Tutor 1-1,
There we go.
Overlord. Copy. Warning 40 nautical miles.
Also, I have a little binding set up so that whenever I press push to talk on SRS, it mutes my stream mic, but it feeds back from
Diamond
SRS
11,
into a separate
merge.
speaker.
118, 500, Halo.
Oh my gosh. I don't know if it's happening for you guys, but it's very crackly for me whenever Overlord talks. You know what? I might make this stream a little more interesting than just flying at 30,000 feet for 100 miles. Because there is technically targets just off to my left at Tuapse. The problem is some of that is like IR SAMs and stuff, so I could try and deal with them anyways. And then I would just die and then respawn and whatever.
Diamond 11,
It'd be more interesting.
Bra, 113,
But
30,
it also wouldn't be very
2000,
beneficial
hot,
to
Halo.
the rest of the team because there's plenty of other targets right around here. There's an EWR,
Diamond
a SAM,
11, threat, Bra,
AGM 88 being fired at
1000,
something.
beam southeast.
Oh, you can even see
Halo.
the S300 right here. Is this what it's aiming for? Yes, it is. Yeah, look, so there's one unit here, one more over here, another one here, which is what this guy's going for. Well, now the question is, will it actually destroy... Oh, and it's going for this low-level tracking.
Diamond 11, threat, Bra,
Whew.
167.
It did not kill it. Wow.
36,000,
I
north,
hate
flanker.
AGM 88s. Holy crap. And it looks like someone's trying to attack some fighters off in the distance. Oh my god. Yeah, WebGCI appears that... It appears it's not a very friendly territory out there, so I'm going to have to be pretty careful once I enter the AO. Actually, that's one way I can make the stream more interesting.
Diamond 11, threat, Bra, 094.
What is he doing?
35,000, hot, flanker.
Sabs.
Diamond 11, threat, Bra, 171, 30, 36,000, beam, flanker.
I'm pretty...
Diamond 11, threat,
I'm pretty
Bra,
sure Sabs is
109,
overspeeding his gear.
30, 2,000, hot,
I mean, I'm no F-16 expert, though, so I wouldn't know for sure, but I'm pretty sure Sabs has been overspeeding his gear for a while now.
We've touched down at the target location, shutting down and deploying security.
Got an AIM 120 out now. Looks like it's going for this guy that's in the contrails. Let's see if it actually hits it. Looks to be on an intercept course, even if it's a little off angle. Still has plenty of energy, 1600 knots. And it's roughly a hot target, but it's not turning in.
Diamond 11, threat, Bra, 341.
Okay, never mind, it's been trashed.
1000, flank east, Halo.
So Sabs is now diving at 350 knots with gears down, full fuel, like fuel tank still attached. Has he been able to launch anything? Yeah, wait, whoa, what are you doing? What are you doing? Now, if I remember correctly, if your gear are out, your range of motion in the Viper is limited. I really don't take this guy. Sabs, your gears are out. Come on, please get the message. Oh, he got the message, but unfortunately, because he oversped his gears, he can't retract them anymore. Oh well. It's all good. Everyone's been there at one point. Let's see, we're currently traveling at 0.6 Mach. We could probably go a little faster, but the problem is we're in a Harrier, and it's not exactly the fastest thing. It's a problem. You can see the chat message over here. That's all good, man. Do, 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 do. let's see, where am I located in relation to the rest of these guys? Oh, looks like I'm being followed by Stone 11. Ah, hey, what's up, Stone 11? I think he's outfitted with JDAMs. Oh yeah, he's got... What the heck? Oh, that's right. I forgot you can put double racks. It's like he's got times 8 JDAMs, so that should be plenty of work being done.
Diamond 11, threat, bra, 337, 15.
Hopefully he speeds off ahead to
southeast,
provide some cap
Halo.
support further, you know, closer to the AO on the other side of Gadada. See how all that turns out. Is he still... Yeah, he's still back there. I always like these kinds of questions. In the F-16, what is the M in the RWR? Boom! Oh, missile! It'd be funny if it works out that way.
Overlord, Slayer, 1-1, Bogey Dope.
Slayer 1-1, Overlord.
I mean, what I could do is try to go for these
094,
EWRs, if they are still up and running.
500, drag east, Halo.
I mean, they're simply on these two mountaintops, so they should be fairly easy to spot, especially on snow. What is
Gunman
this guy going
1-1,
for?
threat, bra,
looks like
133,
air to air.
32,000, hot, Frostbit.
Alright.
Caution.
Gunman 1-1, threat, bra, 133,
Oh no!
32,000,
The stream keeps erroring out. You know what? I'm gonna have to drop my bitrate then if that's the case. Give me... For anyone who's having issues, my apologies. I will do my best to fix it. I'm really hoping it's just the bitrate setting. Video, stream, output? Yeah, here we go. I'm just gonna knock this down to about 5,000. Hit apply, hit OK. I mean, I recently upgraded my internet, but with that came, I believe... Oh my god, Mariana! I thought I told you, we've been through this. You need to stop posting those attempts at links, my lady. And just because of that, reporting and unwanted content, commercial content and spam, and okay, laters. Really? What is... So now my stream is saying 5,000 kilobits per second. Kilobits? Kilobyte... I guess it's kilobits per second is lower than the recommended bitrate of 9,500. I had it at 9,000 before.
Gunman 1-1, merged, 151, 23,000, Frogfoot.
I wonder what I could do to make that a bit more stable. Because right now it's green for me. Let's go to setting, let's go to stream, output, streaming. We could try switching this to something, no, I shouldn't do that, not while streaming. Let's up this to 7K. And we'll monitor the quality of the stream as the stream goes on. I'll just keep an eye on the color. Hopefully it sticks to it. But yeah, thanks Luke. And have a good one if you can't stick around. Apologies for the quality. Go figure, there's technical issues in the middle of a birthday stream. Alright, let's switch to air to ground, select our Zunis. We'll only fire one off at a time. And let's switch over to our DMT. Need to make sure that our target area is selected. Actually, first... interesting. So nose wheel steering
Transporting security forces.
doesn't actually bring the DMT back to my nose. Is that by design? Shouldn't be by design, because this thing isn't boxed anymore, so if it's not boxed, it should go back to my HUD, which, well, I guess I could double check by looking around a little bit.
Caution, caution.
So for example, if I look over here... Okay, yeah. It's on my HUD now. It's on my flight path marker. That is strange, though, that I could toggle between looking at the waypoint and going back to my flight path marker. I thought it would just enter snowplow mode, to be honest. Maybe it's another bug? Alright, so we're currently 45 miles out, so we should now be able to see the target area
Request vectors to Vody.
on the DMT. We just need to get below the clouds so we can actually see something. Or I can find a break in the clouds.
Threat.
Oh.
Bra. 116. 40. 2000. Hot. Halo.
Okay, it looks like it's just a bunch of halos, so it's alright.
Gunman 11. Overlord. Mineralia Vodi. Bearing
Mineralia
059.
Vodi.
61.
I mean, to be honest, that could be the way to pronounce it for all I know. Okay, we should be getting a break in the clouds pretty soon, so we could at least see the target area. Bonjour, TJ. How's it going? By the way, I know zero French, so I'm going to refrain from using it.
Overlord.
Going forward,
Slayer
I'm
1-1.
fairly certain I'll be butchering it. But how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream.
Slayer 11. Overlord. Copy.
Is that F-18 still near me? Oh no, he's doing his thing. Okay, so I'm pretty sure there's an EWR just off my left. Yes, there is. I could attempt to deal with that instead of whatever is directly ahead of me. Since I have a yeah, you know what? I'll probably do that. Since I already... Oh. Don't need that to happen, please. There we go. For some reason my trim was going out of whack. So there's an EWR, or another SAM on this hill, as well as the one over here, I believe. Or maybe over here. So I'm going to check those out before I proceed on to my target, which since I already have a waypoint on them. So let's go investigate these areas first. Again, the dumbest loadouts that I can think of to take on things like SAMs are, for example, just rockets. So hopefully this doesn't turn out too bad. And watch, for all I know, it's going to fire off 4 rockets with every button press. Nice, man. Good to hear. I was having issues earlier, apparently, with the stream cutting in and out, so hopefully that's been taken care of with the slightly lower bitrate. But I guess we'll see. Looks like it's on the other side of the hill, so I'm gonna have to keep an eye out as I circle around.
Security forces to target location.
Yeah, to be honest, I don't think I see anything. Oh, you know what? Like I said, because it's on the other side of the hill. Alright. And you know what? I can probably use the FLIR system on my Harrier to to almost cheat at finding these things.
Flare 1-1.
I just need to keep my finger ready on the flare button, just in case.
40, 2000. Hot. Halo.
Yeah, screw it. Let's see if it picks up anything. The circle. Oh, and potential targets.
Gunman 1-1. Threat. Bra. 099. 30. 3000.
I don't see
Hot.
anything.
Fulcrum.
And it could also be... Oh, and tracer fire. Come on, keep firing. Oh, missile! Alright, let's do it.
Gunman 1-1. Threat. Bra. 076. 30. 2000. Flank northwest. Halo. Gunman 1-1. Threat. Bra. 098.
Oh, no!
30. 32,000.
No, this is a horrible idea! Hey, I killed it, though.
Caution.
That's okay, that's okay. We got this, we got this, we got this.
Pull up.
We're still good.
Limiter off.
Yes, we're losing power. We're losing power, but it's okay.
Limiter off. Limiter off.
Let's just dump these guys. Get as much weight back as we can.
Limiter off. Limiter off. Limiter off. Limiter
Gunman
off.
1-1. Threat.
Caution.
Bra.
Caution.
117. 30. 32,000.
Limiter off.
Flank
Limiter
southwest.
off.
Yes,
Proxima.
I know, I know. How much damage do we take? Are we even smoking? We're not even smoking. Our engine's just dead. Oh no. Well, let's see if we can ditch it. Yeah. We're gonna go down with the bird.
Caution.
Oh no. If I remember right,
Generator.
hydraulics will not
Generator.
work once the power is completely off.
Caution.
So,
Caution.
APU generator on.
Generator. Generator. Caution. Generator.
Hey, look at that.
Generator. 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 Generator.
You know what? This is a horrible place to attempt to ditch
Generator.
because I see no path that I can land on.
Gunman 1-1. Merge. 119.
Generator.
3000. Fulcrum.
Generator. Generator.
Gunman
Probably.
1-1. Threat.
Generator.
Bra.
Generator.
I mean, there's
094.
technically a stream down there, but I don't think I'll fit.
Flank northwest.
And I'm
Halo.
running out of time, so
Generator.
let's see what happens. See,
Generator.
I see a break in the
Generator.
stream there, so let's drop flaps.
Altitude. Altitude. Generator. 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 Generator.
Pull nozzles all the way back, not that it matters.
Generator. Generator.
Is there a way for me to
Generator.
restart the engine? I don't think there is. It's basically screwed at this point.
Landing gear.
So yeah, here's some water. Let's see if this works.
Altitude. Generator.
break out?
Generator. Landing gear.
Landing gear down.
Landing gear. Generator.
Oh, that
Generator.
tree! I swear that tree wasn't there before. Hey, Hooligan, how's it going? Thanks for the controller setups. They made a world difference. Ah, nice, man. Glad to hear it. Like I said, I'm always jazzed to hear whenever someone's had success with my controller layouts. It's always a pleasure to know that these have actually helped people and not just been a nuisance on the R-Hoggett forums. I'm going to switch over to the F-16 so we can have a little bit of fun with air-to-air combat at least. Oh, and of course I'm going to have to rebind my modifiers. Add. Whoops, not that one. There we go. Do this one first. This one second. And this one third. Hit OK. Hit OK. There we go. Alright, hit OK. Do we have this back? Yes, we do. Alright, cool. Let's do it. Let's go ground crew. For some reason, I'm always at 99% fuel when I start up in the F-16. Let's go down. Let's go this loadout. What kind of rockets does this guy have? It has 19. Awesome. Perfect. We'll go with the high explosive anti-tank. Actually, you know what? I might put those over here. Yeah, high explosive anti-tank, and we'll put fuel tanks on this guy. Actually, you know what? Never mind. We'll stick to this. Rockets. High explosive anti-tank. Oh, you know what I could do? You do a combination of Mark 82s. Mark 82s. You know, be a little smart about it. Just a little bit. And also rockets. High explosive anti-tank. Alright, that looks like a solid loadout. Let's do it.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy.
Bright. IFF. And lower the canopy.
Refueling complete.
Power, this guy, and that, and semi. Then we'll go ahead and turn on our HUD, or our HEMIX. We're over 20 RPM, so let's go ahead and go out of idle, or go into idle, I should say. And we'll go there. Just turn all the switches on because I don't care.
Rearming complete.
Stored heading. Turn on our systems. Oh, sweet. Hello, Great Uncle Bulgaria. I play with controller too. Nice to hear, man.
Crossing is clear.
I'm glad to see there's so many other people who are able to play DCS with just a simple gamepad.
Salty traffic, diameter 1-1, airborne, right clear.
Alright, cool. Oh, and that's probably complaining that I don't have my seat armed. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and get our HEMIX lined up. Let's go this. Get this lined up as best I can. This is always a little this is honestly the hardest part of playing DCS, is getting this lined up on a controller. Then there. Okay, cool. Return. And that's good to go. Now we just need to wait for alignments. We are now fully armed. Hey, what is the HUD element on the lower right side? Oh, right. So that is not actually in the game. That is a browser I've set up in OBS. Basically, it's WebGCI. That's pretty useful to have if, I mean, considering the in-game GCI kind of sucks.
Entering a left base for long range 6.
So I use that to give you guys kind of situational awareness of what the overall battlefield is like.
Okay,
we are now aligned. Let's go to nav. Let's go and turn on our landing light, because I don't care if it's taxi. And I can't remember where I am. Krasnodar Center, so I'll go to the right and then pull left. Okay, cool. Get out of here. Visual steering is on. And zoom out just for extra field of view so we have a better sense of speed. Alright. So we have a couple options. We have ×6 Mark 82s, as well as 2 times 19 count rocket pods. That we use whatever we want. We don't necessarily have to hit SAMs. Those are probably going to be the most obvious targets, just because they're not as highly armored.
Such traffic file one way.
But they also have the highest chance of, you know, shooting us down. So what we can try doing, just for the hell of it, is if we can spot something on our T-pod, we can try doing a
Such traffic.
high-level CCRP drop of a Mark 82, and see if we use that to knock out any kind of air defenses that are down below. And once those are knocked out, then we could focus on ground units like APCs, less armored units like, what are they called? BMPs? Because I know these rockets do close to nothing to like fully armored units like T-72s. But they should be able to be enough for lighter, like medium armor units or less. We'll see how that goes. That's the theory for now for this loadout. We'll see how it goes. Oh, hello. And you know what? I should probably announce my intentions. Alright, cool.
Krasnodar Center traffic, 2211 F-16 taking active runway. What is this? 27, Kras.
Come on. And if I remember correctly, I think waypoint 6 or 7, probably 6, actually no, maybe 5, is Bullseye. So we'll use that as our navigation waypoint for the time being, while we, try to find things we want to hit. Brakes on, fully throttled, wheel brakes off, keep ourselves center line, turn off nose wheel steering. Oh boy, this crosswind. Okay. And rotate. Come on. There we go. Wheels up. Throttle back out of burner. But at mill. And hold this right-hand turn, please.
Krasnodar, Gunman 11, taxi 119. Tutor 11 is wheels up, pushing 253.
Stop beeping at me. I know I'm using a lot of fuel. At least I assume that's what that means. Let's see. Change this to 253. Enter. And COM 2 to 136. Enter. 0. Enter. There we go. Hey, Economic Sax, how's it going? That airfield looks perfectly safe with all the... Yeah, I know, right? I think it's really, I think it's supposed to represent the previous turn, because before what's it called, the first phase has us take Krasnodar. So this could be like the burning remains of all the work we've done on it. So, apparently we weren't, we weren't jived enough to actually go out and put out fires on these communities surrounding the airfield. Because, screw them. They're just assets. Alright, let's go ahead and, master arm on, laser on. Fully fence in by turning off the lights as well. And switch to air for the time being. And keep that at HSD. That beeping was probably more about you overspeeding the gear than your fuel flow. Oh, is that what that means? Even though my gear was up? Huh. Good to know. Sorry, I wasn't on the stream, but I'm also curious about the map on the bottom right. Yeah, so just like I said earlier, basically it's an not Internet Explorer, but it's a web browser that's in OBS that I've pointed at something called WebGCI, which is a nice little feature that the Georgia at War, Persian Gulf at War, the Hoggett developers have set up, so you can get a nice like AWACS picture of what the battlefield is like, so you don't have to rely on the kind of poopy, DCS AWACS. If it hasn't fully retracted before hitting 300 knots. Oh, I see. So I should really be, getting out of burners as quickly as possible. Okay, got it. Good to know. Always wondered what that beeping was for. It's kind of funny that it's just right above the fuel gauge, so I assumed it had to do with fuel. Alright, so let's go to waypoint 6, I believe.
2000, Halo.
Alright, so let's double check that by clicking on my plane and seeing what waypoint 6 is. And there you go, waypoint 6 is in fact bullseye. And there is a target right next to bullseye. And it is a strike. That sounds perfect. Alright, cool, we'll head off in that direction. Ooh, you know what I could do? This is a perfect opportunity to test the extra super duper stick extension on my stick, or my left stick on my gamepad. And I'm gonna have to double check what the TAC-in channel is for the tanker.
11, threat, bra, 159, 18.
Texaco, 11 X-ray, 131.
Halo.
Com 2,
Diamond 11, threat, bra,
1, 0,
1059.
enter. Oh, that's a little loud anyways. Alright, so now that we have that, let's switch to 11 X-ray. 11, enter, switch to air-to-air, transmit receive, there we go. And change mode to TAC-in. We'll also change our heading bug to go in that direction. There we go. And switch to heading select. Alright, cool. Let's go refuel. You guys excited? I am. I always like refueling in the air. And let's actually reduce our altitude, or our angle, so we can get there a little bit faster. In fact, let's step up our speed a little bit to get our AOA a little bit lower. It's because it's not exactly helping us at the moment. Yeah, rule of thumb with most jets is get out of burner soon after liftoff and wait for your gear and flaps. Yep, got it. Yes. So I never actually flown the Mirage, but I hear its thrust to weight ratio is actually pretty impressive. I never refueled during flight. Hey, it's a fun process. If you've been playing DCS for a while, it's pretty challenging if you're not used to it. Give it a shot, see what it's like. But honestly, I could do without that beeping. Even if it's not that loud. Watch, this actually turns it off. You know what? I think that actually turned it... Does that turn it off? It shouldn't, right? No, it doesn't. Okay, cool. Return and switch off air to air. Expand our HSD so that we can see what's in front of us. Doesn't look like there's too much stuff in front of us. And expand our radar to 40 or to 80. All right, cool. And I think that's our tanker. If not, it's the one just behind it. This guy is... looks like... Shoot. I forgot how to read this. Oh, I forgot how to read this. I'm pretty sure it's not 131 miles away. I'm pretty sure that's waypoint 6. What is the distance of my target? Oh, I guess I could just read it off this. So it's roughly 60 miles? Sorry, 50 miles? Where is 50 on here? I don't think there's a readout for a current distance to select a target. At least not unless I'm in air-to-air mode, maybe?
We've touched down at the target location, shutting down...
Ah, yeah, there it is. Air-to-air mode, it's 44 miles. But in non-air-to-air mode, it looks like it just shows my bearing to the target. And I think it's this first guy, which is... Texaco, that's the one I want. Perfect. Alright, cool. Other than the Xbox controller, what kind of HOTAS are you using? So my full setup is basically all Virpil. I have a Virpil CM3 throttle, a Virpil control panel number 2, so the one with the landing gear lever. I have the Virpil Ace rudder pedals. I forget the actual name of them. Like, I know there's like 3 or 4 variations. I have whatever one like cups your feet. I also have a VPC Warbird base with a Thrustmaster Hornet grip. Oh, you know what? Before I forget, I should probably say tanker, Texaco, intensive refuel.
Texaco 1-1, Ford 5-1, request rejoin.
Ford 5-1, Texaco 1-1, proceed to pre-contact.
Aside from that, I also have a VR headset, which is a Meta Quest 2. And I also have Track IR on top of that. So I have the full setup. Like, I've got everything. And yet, here I am with an Xbox controller. It's just so much easier to just pick up an Xbox controller and just enjoy the game, you know? Like, sure, there's that initial period of getting used to using the controller instead of a HOTAS. But once you're over that initial hill to climb and you just get used to it, honestly, I almost prefer my Xbox controller just because of how easy it is. Just plug in and play. I don't need rudder pedals. I don't need to slide things over. I don't need to connect Track IR. I don't have to wear a hat. All that stuff I can do without. And all I really have to do is just grab a controller and play. Have you ever played Star Citizen? I tried. I could not get used to the low frame rate. Like, this is probably back before any performance improvements, but I tried, man. I just couldn't do it. Hey, if you ever get tired of your Virpil setup, and unfortunately, I do actually still enjoy my Virpil setup here and there. I do like the immersion factor of when I do, one day if I ever really get in the mood and want to be fully immersed, it's going to be great. But honestly, I'm probably going to wait for Vulkan and multicore. Let's go ahead and get out of altitude hold and start turning in towards this guy, because I think he's turning around now. Oh yeah, he's turning around now. But yeah, so once Vulkan and multicore come out, oh yeah, believe me, I'm going to be playing in DCS and VR all the time, assuming performance is stable enough. Because you can only play, at 20 frames per second for so long. And to be fair, I think, which it's kind of weird. It could be because I'm streaming right now, but it's just kind of strange that I'm, of all places, up in the sky getting 30 FPS. It's probably because I'm in the clouds. I mean, it doesn't look much different for you guys because the stream is at 30 FPS, but, yeah. Oh, no, it's at 60 FPS. Huh. Maybe you guys can see it. My PC specs, they are a Intel Core i9 9900. Not like the K, it's just the regular, just no letter one. I have 64 gigs of DDR4 at 3600. Yeah, 3600. Wait. 36? I think it is. Pretty sure it's 3600. What else do I have? I have a 2070 Super. I have an M.2 SSD. And what else is relevant? I don't think anything else is relevant at that point. But yeah, that's more or less my setup. It was a great rig when I first put it together. Today, it's okay. It's not bad. Still kind of strange that I'm getting like 30 FPS with basically medium settings in non-VR mode, so I'm going to have to figure out what's going on there. Yeah, I know, right? Imagine, Vulkan comes out and they're like, oh man, there's so many things we could do with DCS now, then they throw in all the features. And because of the extra headroom, and then them immediately taking up all that headroom, ugh. That's going to be rough. But I'm hoping that's not the case, but that would be incredibly funny and pretty ironic. Okay, let's go ahead and go laser arm off, master arm off. No reason to shoot down the tanker. If we mess up, it's our own fault. It's not the tanker's fault. Don't quote me on that. But it's a more constructive way to look at it. And TJ, I don't know if you've seen them already. I'm sure you've seen them by now. Is the GIFs that I have of me refueling air-to-air with the controller? Those little videos I put together? Because you should already know that answer then regarding air-to-air refueling with a controller. Alright, let's go ahead and throttle back, because I'm pretty sure we're going to overshoot at this point. Once we hit about 300 knots, then I'll try to maintain that until we're in a good position. Yeah, I've seen them. Perfect. That's exactly what I wanted to hear. Alright, we're at 350. Let's go and throttle up. Trim out just a little bit. Yep, it is open. In fact, I could see the ready light here saying that it's open. I just need to get closer without, you know, overshooting. WSG? I am not sure what that stands for. And we're getting pretty close now. I'll do the same once I fix my throttle and it stops sending false. Yeah, that's kind of a problem, ain't it? I used to have that issue with my Warthog. Turns out when I cracked it open, it's because the rubber wires on the inside, they were rubbing against the bottom of the, or the top of the base plate, so the side that was inside the throttle. And yeah, I ended up just replacing it. You could probably get around it by wrapping it in like a shrink wrap or something. But I mean, just feedback in case that's the issue. That's what I found with mine, and I just decided to replace it with a Virpil. Oh, what's good? Gotcha, man. Everything's good. It's been a good day so far. I was able to have a nice birthday breakfast over at this place called Black Bear Diner. They have some really good breakfast food. It's basically like going to like a Denny's or something, just with way bigger portions. Like, oh my god, I'm probably not going to eat anything else today. But other than that, just got home, got an oil change for my trip down to SoCal. And now I am just enjoying a nice little birthday stream on my day off. How many knots did this guy say he was going? 250? It was 250. But let's throttle back all the way, then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think 8 is 8 button presses should be good enough. DCS on 768p runs sometimes with 60 FPS. Ah, gotcha. Oh wow, you have to play that low. I mean, to be fair, I'm at 30 FPS now, so I should probably consider dropping DCS down to at least 1080p and not 1440. But I'm sure it looks great on your guys' side, even if it's 30 FPS. I also be playing on controller on DCS, so oh, nice man, good to hear. As I always say, I am super happy whenever people say that my guides have helped them out. It was especially eye-opening when I found I could control the mouse with my gamepad. That's what really stepped the game up. Let's decelerate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my god. So yeah, it's going about 252, I think. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Let's go 15. 14, 13. Oh no, the lag. Please don't screw me over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's a total of 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, you know what? I should probably ready pre-contact.
Ready, pre-contact.
And
Clear contact.
so the way I fly with the throttle is I count the number of times I press the A or B button to throttle up or throttle down. So in this case, for example, I pressed throttle down twice to see what kind of position it puts me in relation to the tanker. And honestly, I'm going a little fast. So I did another 2 down. Another 2 up, another 2 up. Another 4 down to slow down.
Contact.
There we go. Then another 5.
Taking fuel.
4 back down. 4 back up. 2 back up. 2 down. 3 down. There we go. So yeah. The way like I said, the way I'm doing this is I'm literally just counting how many times I press a button and then go that same amount of times down if I find myself speeding up too much. Ugh, but this lag is not helping. And on top of that, I'm also listening to the engine, because depending on the RPMs, I can actually tell if I'm going too slow or not.
Transfer complete.
There we go. Very nice.
Disconnect.
I'll break off to the right a little bit. Very nice. There we go. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Alright, let's go ahead and turn our lights off. Master arm back on. And let's get some work done. Let's step up our gas usage to... well, wow, I could not speak there. Step up our gas usage to mil power. And then let's do steer point select to waypoint 6 once again. We should be good to go. And also switch this back to nav. There we go. Oh, not that it matters. Okay, cool. Now we're going to waypoint 6 because... Oh, wow. Looks like there's actually a hostile contact on the HSD, so we might have to deal with that guy. It's just beyond at 24,000. But he's basically 80 miles away. Just on the other side of our objective. Okay. Let's catch up a chat. Hey, thank you very much, Jenny. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're going to get a Gladiator NXT soon? That's going to be a fantastic choice. A buddy of mine is using Gladiator NXT plus my old, like, Gen 1 Virpil throttle. And it's a fantastic combination. You need to lock the tanker to make sure you know the closure rate. Yep, that's actually what I did. Go figure. Is that actually proper procedure? I don't actually know, because I feel like if they have an RWR, it's going to be going off like crazy. So I imagine maybe in TWS mode would be the best way to go about it. Let's see. Dude, you're doing more throttle work with your buttons than me with my... It's just understanding the concept of formation flying and all that. If you press forward, then you have to also pull back. So let's say you're using a throttle, right? And you want to get closer to a tanker. Obviously, you have to increase speed. But if you also want to hold that position, you have to decrease your throttle back to where it was before to hold a set amount of airspeed. So it's always just a matter of a millimeter forward, a millimeter back. Same, just like that. In the same kind of aspect, it's a button forward or a button back. So it's just another way to think about it is all. Looks like this dude was able to knock out... Well, actually, why is this blue? I don't know what that means. Is that like ordnance or something? If they come up as blue? 'Cause I know green is supposed to be friendly aircraft of some kind. I'm not terribly familiar with the Viper. Aha! Now the whole trip for tanker crews going... Oh, that's funny. Hey, all I have to do is blame their sterileness on a 1 Eagle 01 because he told me so. He told me it was a requirement. You know what that actually reminds me of is that old video of the flanker approaching the rear end of a transport so that they could get really good pictures really up close. And then I always like the joke of, and imagine radar on with the radar literally like 50 feet out the back. It'd be crazy. Just flood mode it. Okay, let's switch to air to ground mode and get our honestly, HSD on this screen because I don't need my radar. TGP, that's fine. We only have dumb bombs and rockets, so that's okay. Go to TGP, set that as soy, and set it to white hot. And I can't remember, do I need to turn up brightness or turn down brightness? So I'll find out once I'm there. Turn down brightness and increase contrast. Good enough. And we'll see how that goes. And it looks like there are plenty of unfriendly units out in the distance, but they are more than 80 miles away, so I should be okay. Hey, Louie boy. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. Aha, now we have the... Oh, wait, I already read that. Let's see, did I miss anything else? No, I did not. Alright, cool. Let's step up our fuel usage to about 10k so we can get our alpha a bit better, more conducive to actual flight. Because right now we're in an extreme yellow zone, and we need to get that back into the green. The only way to do that is to step up our speed. So let's go another step further so we can get our speed back. And currently we are 30 miles from waypoint 6. So with that in mind, actually, let's go ahead and decrease altitude and see if we can't find that target. I believe it's a little off to the left. It's going to be a strike location. And in fact, let's go ahead and switch off to our rockets so that our TGP... Oh boy. Okay, so you guys are going to have to remind me, but how do I get the TGP to slave onto a steer point or even my HUD if my selected item is a rocket, for example? Do I have to, like, leave air-to-ground mode? I think I have to leave air-to-ground mode. And then it's not soy. Then how do I get you to go to my HUD? Is it manual? Auto? Standby? Definitely not standby, but let's go air-to-ground. Ah, there we go. So air-to-ground, it is now, I think, on my HUD? Yeah, there we go. Wide. Nope. Override. Yeah, there we go. That's what I want. Perfect. I think that slaves it to my my flight path marker, if I'm not mistaken. I just started playing this game. I only have the frog foot. I watched a tutorial on the controller video, but I can't remember all the controls. Any tips? Yeah. So generally speaking, well, first off, my original video for the SU-25T is a little outdated. So I would recommend going to my album of controller layouts and binding based off of that. And after that, I would say do your best to recognize that each quadrant of my layout image is a different set of controls. So for instance, no modifiers would be like your basic I need these at all times controls, like for example pitch, roll, things like that. Oh, you know what? I need to double check, so it looks like it's off to the side. So things like pitch, roll, chaff, flare, weapons usage, all that stuff is set to no modifiers because you need ready and able access to it. But right modifier are things like autopilot. What else did I have on there? Autopilot, lights, cockpit lights, things like that. And left modifier are weapon related stuff. So for example, you hold down left modifier to then access weapons like the targeting pod, I don't know, selecting different air-to-ground modes, things like that. And then finally, both modifiers are only things that you would only rarely use. For example, raising the landing gear up and down, raising and lowering flaps, air brake, speed brake, whatever. So that's one way to think about the different quadrants as ways to memorize it based on their functionality. So that'd be one tip I could give. Also, am I going the right way? Yeah, it's right off my nose. But unfortunately, I don't actually see it. Okay, so I see these factories here, but I'm pretty sure those are static. Unless that's it? That can't be it, right? Right here? No, I don't think that's it. Maybe that's... Oh, it's off to the left. It should be directly ahead. And I don't see it at the moment. It should... Oh, there it is. Found it. There's our target. There's our target. It's right here.
Anybody on 253, Cougar 11?
There we have it. So let's go ahead and zoom out. And we'll set this as a mark point. But before we do that, let's actually target the freaking thing. There we go. And mark point.
Is there anybody on 253?
There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go air to ground.
Sam, just to the correction, west of Gudata.
And we'll leave that there for the time being.
Yep, just finished up.
Okay, is there any SAMs remaining? I do know that there's a couple SAMs over by Gudata itself.
Go. Let's go to
I think I just hit the last search
CCRP.
radar. There's one more man pad, but no, nothing else significant.
Copy.
And go to TGP. Let's go to... I don't think that matters. I am not sure why this isn't going to that... Oh, you know what? Let's go to return. Let's go to steer point 26. There we go. That's what we wanted. And now let's find a target. It's like this has already been hit, so I think the only thing left really is going to be our factory down there. And no one's destroyed it yet, probably because they don't have anything that's good enough. I don't know if Mark 82s are going to be good enough, though. I guess we'll find out.
Roger that. Transporting security forces to the target location. Roger that. Transporting security forces to
Let's
the
go ahead and
target
roll in.
location.
And we'll do
Roger that.
a
Transporting
pair
security forces to the target location.
CCRP drop to avoid any kind of damage we might sustain from unforeseen AAA in the area. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I not? Really, a MiG-31. So let's switch to air-to-air. And then make sure we're facing this MiG-31. Looks like a pair of MiG-31s, actually. TWS. I forget how to make these appropriate targets. There we go, we're now in TWS. Let's go ahead and burn towards them. They are currently 31 miles. Let's get as much altitude as we can on them. Don't burn too much because we'll quickly run out of fuel. What's kind of weird about the guys that that pop up in these kind of northernmost locations is they spawn like super low and then they never really engage you. So honestly, they're probably not that big of a threat, but I mean, I don't want to take the risk, you know. It's just crazy that my my engagement circle isn't expanding yet. This is just not an ideal speed or position just yet. Drop down to, I guess it'll take care of that for me. We're still outside of maximum launch range.
Transporting security forces to the target location.
There we go, it's growing, and there we go. See, I am not sure how to target multiple things at once. There we go. I should do it, right? We're now 12 miles. Let's go ahead and Fox 3. That'll be one target. So let's go ahead and jink left. Keep an eye on it. And honestly, the thing that's even spiking us
Roger
is
that.
not even
Transport
this
security
guy.
forces
It's
target location.
it's a MiG-31 that's like way. Oh my god, they are lagging like crazy. That is not good. Switch to dogfight mode. Dogfight. There we go. Oh no, they are lagging like crazy. There is no way I'm going to be able to hit these guys. Okay, never mind. I did hit him. Awesome. There he is. Nope, that is a... Oh, what the heck? Both of them crashed and died? Huh, interesting. I'd be curious to see what that looked like on the TAC view. Okay, let's step out of burner. We've wasted way too much gas. Did not pay attention to that. And let's turn back around. Alright, we should be safe now. I'm going to head and turn back towards that strike target, and hopefully my Mark 82s are going to be enough for it. Let's get our radar back to a 40-mile range. Go back to air to ground. Get back to our TGP. And hopefully we're not too far away to make some difference. We're still set to 1 pair, so we're still good to go on the target. I will say though, having a constant radar spike of a MiG-31 does not grant very much confidence. But hopefully our friendly that's in the area is going to take care of anything that might be a threat to us. I know, right? To be honest, one of the issues with planes that go that far north is I'm also pretty sure because they're flying so far, like so close to the ground, they actually just end up running out of fuel before anything else. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, it is what it is. It's more a mission design thing than anything else. Alright, there we go. There's our target. Go and make sure we have it selected properly. And let's run in. And now I can see my bomb drop line, and I couldn't see it earlier for some reason, so hopefully it actually works this time. And luckily, these things are such a large target, it shouldn't matter. And plus, we're 3 minutes out from it anyways. Oh, what the heck? It is way far out. Look at that. What do you think? CCRP drop with dumb bombs at 12,000 feet? That isn't too bad of an idea, right? Sounds pretty normal. I guess this is another test of my stick extension to see if I can stay centerline on this thing. Oh, thank God. Hopefully our friendly dealt with that MiG-31. And maybe not the opposite. We are 2 minutes out. Let's step up our gas flow a little bit so we get some more speed. I can't remember. Would slowly increasing speed... So like, let's say, for example, you're in the middle of accelerating instead of holding a constant knot amount. Would that throw your bombs off target because you're increasing speed? Like, would that make them go long? Or should I be doing my best to maintaining, like, let's say 400 knots and not either go up or down to prevent overshooting or undershooting? Is that how that works, or will it like constantly calculate it no matter what speed I'm at? Like, at time of release, if you're going this speed, it'll drop at this point, kind of thing. What's up, dog? Do you need to go out or something? You can ask someone else. I'm like in the middle of streaming, you know. Just hold on a minute, Pippin. Let me bomb this thing at the very least. No, Pippin, please, you're gonna pull my cable out. No, dog, stop it. My dog wants to go out. 30 seconds, Pippin. Like, literally 30 seconds. Come on, dog. Well, maybe a minute, because I want to see these bombs drop properly. 20 seconds. Oh my god, the HUD elements is not helping. I need to declutter it next time. So I'm holding roughly 425 knots. We're at 5 seconds to release, holding pickle, and...
Right to
pickle,
line.
I think.
You on this freak?
Yeah, pickle away.
Sure.
Let's go ahead and hold our current altitude. Drop our throttle just a little bit so we don't waste too much gas. And let's see where those bombs go. Oh, this is looking true.
Aircraft inbound.
It's looking pretty good. Boom! Direct hit. Not bad. Unfortunately, that didn't appear to be enough, so we might have to go in for seconds.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Alright, and considering my dog is bugging me for a walk, and I might have to end the stream, I'm going to go ahead and switch to all bombs. Did I do that again? Should I just like CCIP it? No, we're just going to CCIP it. Let's go to CCIP. Get out of autopilot. So apologies guys, I'm going to have to call the stream once this is over because my dog is very important to me, and his daily multiple times a day daily walks is important to his well-being. And plus I'm gonna have to take off soon anyways because my little brother needs to go to school and that's coming up pretty soon anyways. Oh, like that, my dog just laid down. I might have extra time, but we'll see. Alright, let's do the usual tactic of putting it off our right side of a canopy. Once I see it in a good spot, then we'll turn in. There we go, throttle back. Begin our countermeasure program once we're within range. And we are now within range, countermeasure program. And release. Pull up.
Altitude.
10 clicks. Boom! Another direct hit. You know what? I'm starting to believe that Mark 82s aren't enough for these kinds of buildings. And also, I don't think there's any units down there that'll do damage to me. Alright, so we'll go in for another CCIP drop. Let's get a little more altitude. Go full burn just for a little bit. Oh wow, full burn and I'm still losing airspeed because of my alpha. And idle. A little bit of rudder. Starting our dispense program. Oh boy. And release. Pull up before we kill ourselves. Nice, we took it out. It just took 6 bombs total. Jesus. Okay, cool. Objective complete. Jesus, that took 6 Mark 82s? Oh my god. And our AOA is crazy high at the moment, I think. Oh wait, maybe not. Oh no, it looks pretty high. Maybe. Actually, I don't know how to read this, because I thought this yellow zone was bad. I don't know how to read that anymore.
Catch watercraft on 253, GPS summarize on 134.0.
Alright, cool. Not bad.
Sign outlawed. Aircraft type mission set of loadout.
And my dog is laying down, so I don't think he's complaining too much about going for a walk. What is left there? Like, why is that still active? Is it like that side building? The outpost structure, maybe? Let's go to TGP. Take a look at that one more time. Let's rock this back and forth. No, I can't wait for the air-to-ground cooling system stuff on our helmet. Oh, and it looks like we have a few unfriendly folk in the area, but I believe they're Su-25s. Oh, and one's a MiG-31. Okay, let's go ahead and deal with those. Let's drop this. You might have to help out our friends over here. Okay, looks like one radar contact faded, but we still have this guy over here. Unfortunately, we have a friendly in the mix, so I don't want to just lob off Fox 3s in their direction. There's a good chance I'll kill them too. There's one more guy further up here as well. So, tell you what, I am going to climb up. Get some advantage on these guys while my friendlies are in the mix, and if my friendlies can't do it, then I will take over. And it looks like this guy may have just died. So let's keep an eye on this one. Oh, no, he's still there. Oh no, our friendly just died. No. What is that? No, our friendly's alive. Oh, maybe he took care of it. Nice, good work. This one, however, looks like he's in a not great position. Why am I getting spiked from my front? Friendly? Blue on blue? Yeah, I cannot fire on this guy until the friendly gets out of the out of the area. Come on, man. I still got him locked, but it looks like the friendly's on his tail, so that's good at least. Dude, I can see them. Okay, looks like he got shot, and good kill, man. Good job. Nice work.
Bloody champions, my blowing.
Cool, okay. So we don't have to worry about that.
Trying to work with what I got.
We are in the clear, and let's head back to that strike location and figure out why the heck it is not counted as defeated. Because it is still...
Roger, I'm at bingo. I'm
Oh, nice. Never mind. It's gone. Sweet. We did do it. What is this? By Ponzi. It is, like, right in front of us. Let's see what that guy is all about. In fact, let me do it the smart way. And I will continue to increase my altitude while I find the target location. Other, get current missions, and air interdiction. Ponti is a mechanical infantry, which is good. That means our rockets can actually do something. If that's the case, let's switch to steer point. We'll go to steer point 7. And then set this up with that location. North. 43552444, what? 43. 55 240, enter. Next. East 0 4315 4315 551, enter, and altitude of the target is going to be, what is that? That's like 1905. I really wish the altitude was included in the readout, but I can understand the limitation. Alright, cool. We now have waypoint 7, so let's go down and go back up. Oh, you know what? I need to get rid of that. There we go. Now we got the waypoint. Cool. And let's get this guy back up to 40, and we will switch test to be HSD. There we go. All right, let's head on over. Oh my gosh, my frames, they are... it's at 22. I am streaming. Sorry guys, I said I'm streaming because my fiance asked what I was doing. Okay, let's go ahead and correct this guy. Okay, I don't have to. Alright, so we have eyes on the target area, and we can see a few targets here. So we'll start off with this, and see if we can't kill 2 units at once. Unfortunately, I do believe that switching to air-to-ground will switch my targeting pod to look at whatever I'm hitting, as opposed to like the target I want to hit. And I'm not sure how to keep it from doing that, so I'm going to wait till the last second to switch to the actual air-to-ground mode. I think the computer should be compensating, but obviously for the best precision, it's best to be... Yep, agreed. Because otherwise, what's the point of calling it, you know, constantly calculated release point, right? I think I'm going to die after this. I'm pretty sure this run-in with rockets is going to kill me. Okay. But we're at 18,000. We can see the target area just below us. I wish there was a readout to tell us, you know, like the current angle it is from the horizon for us, so that I know when to start diving in. Because once it hits about 30 degrees, negative 30 degrees, that's when I'll dive in. But I don't think there's a way of knowing that just off the HUD. And I need to sneeze. Ugh, worst time. Ugh. Top 10 sentences you don't want to hear from... That's funny. And you know I'm going to be the Wizzo for anyone on Georgia at War once that F-15 comes out. Strike Eagle. Oh man, can't wait. Alright, here we go. Let's dive in. We should be able to hit 2 targets at once. And look at that, 30 degrees, perfect. And our target is somewhere right there. And let's switch the rockets. Very nice. And starting countermeasure program. Shit. What was it? Weapon release? Yeah, weapon release.
Altitude. Altitude. Pull up.
Okay, I think we hit him. We only got 1 though. So that's okay, that's not bad. We're not dead, so that's a bonus. I don't see any missiles coming out for us, so that's another bonus. It's not bad. I am curious why it's only coming out of 1 pod at a time. I imagine I want to stay balanced as I do these runs. So let's switch this to pairs. I mean, I'm already off balance as is, though. So we were able to hit the second target, but not the first. So let's turn back in. You know what's funny is I still have the empty fuel tank on my center line. Oh my god, the low frame rate is killing me. I need to figure out why it's doing that. It's not like I'm playing in VR, so why is it having such a hard time? How many chaff flare do we have? We have 20, so we can only do 2 more runs. At best. Oh, looks like he moved out of position, so I need to make sure to correct.
We've touched down at the target location, shutting down and deploying security perimeter now.
Honestly, I thought there would be a reticle to tell me that's unwinding, so I'm gonna use the force.
Altitude.
Chaff flare.
Altitude. Hello.
It did not get him. Wow. Okay. And we have only enough for one more run-in, and I don't think there's any... I mean, you know, famous last words, but I don't think there's any man pads down there, so I don't have to worry about flares or chaff. I'm fairly certain. Alright, cool. Good enough. Let's switch our HSD to centered so we can see what's in the immediate area around us. Looks like we're still safe. And I think if we play our cards right, we will have 3 chances at hitting a chance at hitting 3 separate targets. Well, honestly, I am actually pretty surprised there's no, like, unwinding reticle. There she is. It's right on, so let's do 2.
Altitude.
And pulling up because I saw red tracers. Wow, come on! Am I not hitting these guys? Maybe I'm not. My confidence has plummeted with my rocket abilities. What is going on? Yeah, I have to go at a steeper angle. So let's climb up a little bit. Try to roll in with a steeper angle, and maybe that'll give us a little bit more precision. Also, we have plenty of rockets left. Also used to only having 7 because of the Harrier. Okay. Throttle back. I think I see a target that we can hit. And
Pull up. Altitude. Altitude.
pulling up. Oh my god. Okay, we are reviewing the tack view on those because I feel like I'm hitting those square in the forehead. Let's go in for another angle, a bit steeper this time. Same target. Maybe don't overfly it this time. And rockets.
Altitude. Altitude.
Oh my god, I swear. Am I not hitting him? Like, if it's a mechanical infantry, I'm pretty sure it's not like heavy tanks or anything. It's just like BMPs, which should... Honestly, I should be able to kill him with these rockets. Let's try firing off two sets. Let's try that again. Also, kids, remember this. Ooh, I just lost where they're at. Wow, I am blind. Okay, here we go. Remember, kids, never use rockets if you have the choice. They are horrible munitions. They have to be super precise. And they require you to get within gun firing range of your targets, usually. So, again, they are not the best option. And also, with how much you have to, like, roll in, roll out, you're going to be out of fuel in no time. Oh my god. Still nothing, huh? How many rocks do I have left? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I believe. You know what? We're going to focus fire all our rockets on, like, just one last unit. I want to see at least one more die. Because, one, we're getting pretty low on fuel. We're about to hit bingo. But I really want to see one more die. Then we'll land at a nearby airfield and probably call it a day. Because I've been streaming for a little bit now. We'll go for this original first guy that we went for way back at the start. We're just going to unload.
Altitude.
Okay. Basically all of those went long. But that's okay. Please be dead. Oh my goodness. Okay. Alright, well, there you have it. And there's bingo fuel. Alright, cool. So let's go ahead and hit the dirt. And we'll get out of here. Also, stop using up all our fuel.
Altitude.
And there's a 29 radar over there. What the heck? Switch to air. Get our radar off in that direction. Switch to decentered. I mean, it's saying there's a 29 radar off in the distance. Alright, where are we? Right. I think we can land at Minvodi? No, Minvodi is not ours. But I do believe Mozdok is. Is that ours? Yes, it is. We'll land at Mozdok. Oh my god, I just realized there is a ton of air units over towards Beslan at the moment. We don't have the fuel for that, though. Kinda want to, though. Kinda want to. See, I think that's where this 29 radar is. I really want to. Okay, you know what? Let's do it. We just need to be, like, super conservative with our fuel. So let's throttle back to below 10,000 fuel flow. There we go. We'll turn towards this 29 radar. And pray we have the fuel for this. Pretty sure they're off in this direction. Also, how's my configuration? Doesn't look like anything's out of whack. Okay, cool. And also keep in mind, we only have 10 chaff and 10 flare, so literally just one pre-programmed sets of, is that a good guy? Yeah, that's a good guy. Of, flare dumping and chaff dumping. So we literally only get one shot at this. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to launch off a few AIM-120s. A few? Two? Yeah, a few. 3 counts as few, right? And then just exit stage left over to Mozdok. Fortunately, I don't see anything on the radar. Is this guy? That's not friendly. Yeah, that's definitely not friendly. Oh boy, and that's actually pretty high up. I didn't expect him to be that high.
Forces are loaded, pushing the target rails.
There's a second guy up there. Oh boy, I didn't expect that. Okay, so they're currently 40 miles out. Let's switch to track while scan. There we go. make sure we can flip between the two. We cannot flip between the two because I forgot how to do that. There we go. It's not getting the other guy for some reason. Let's step up our fuel usage to just below 10. Oh, that is not below 10. There we go. I'll have to do.
Cougar 1-1. Did you say Tudor 1-1? Cougar. Sorry, Cougar 1-1.
I actually have no idea how to track two targets at once. We're both at 33,000, so I should be able to. And yet, I can't flip between these guys. Is it because one's... I mean, I would think this is harder to track than this guy. But I can't even get a lock on this guy. Let's switch to...
253, GCI is summarized 134.0, active call sign outlaw. Aircraft type.
We got this guy. And... okay, fine. Whatever. 25 miles. We'll launch on this guy, then immediately disconnect or unlock. And we'll switch over to the other guy. Oh my god, I can see his contrail already. And I don't want to go full burn, so let's go partial burn. You know what? I think this guy is actually trying to target me next. So let's go ahead and launch. And launch. And launch. Okay, let's get out of here.
Setting up security.
That is plenty of problems heading his way, and we will simply go away from him. We are out of countermeasures. So hopefully that'll keep him busy from any friendlies in the area. Ah, good splash. Yeah, I doubt. Ooh, look at that! We got 2 splashes. I was about to say I don't think we're gonna hit that guy, but we got both of them. Nice. Now, unfortunately, I believe both of those may have actually been SC-25Ts, not flankers. But you know, not much we can do about that now. Because we are effectively out of fuel. Get out of air-to-air mode. Switch over to SMS, because why not? Yeah, those are 2 SC-25Ts, so whatever. Now let's land at Mozdok. Two, 4, 9, 5. Enter.
Radio check 2495.
Lima Charlie. Mozdok traffic, Tudor 1-1 F-16, inbound for long final. Runway, whatever the heck this is.
Okay. To be honest, I never realized just how many bots there were that would just come into random streams and post the links like that. It's happened consistently with all my streams so far. The report, unwanted content or spam, and laters. And you guys should know, don't click any of those links that they post. It is not a good idea. Oh, really? I can't even jettison those. Okay, never mind. Let's go ahead and master arm off. We'll turn our lights on. Alright, gentlemen, for those of you who stuck around and watched my stream, I hope you guys enjoyed it. We are now on final to Mozdok for our last step in today's venture of a birthday stream. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Did a little bit of ground pounding. We did some Mark 82s on a strike target. And utterly failed with rockets on mechanical infantry. and I have no idea why, to be honest. So I'm going to review the tapes. If you guys want to review the tapes with me, I can switch over and take a look, quick look to see just how accurate I was in the end. I have a feeling because they're dumbfire rockets, I just simply wasn't accurate enough. That MiG-31 is kind of scaring me. Okay, let's go landing gear out. We are currently at 400 pounds of fuel. We should be okay since we're already on final. We just need to get a little bit better on glide scope.
Bring 11 taking active 09.
Also, there's quite a bit of a crosswind, I just realized. Let's also course correct a little bit, go a little more to the left so that we are centerline as we touch down. And we'll be crabbing into it, of course. Oh boy. That fuel is getting very, very worrisome. Okay, we are more or less centerline now. That's okay. Speed up just a tad so we could flare at the end. And throttle back. Flare and rudder right. Ooh, that was not well coordinated, but that's okay. Okay, we're good, we're good. Just aero brake, and touchdown. There we go. Not the smoothest landing, but it is what it is. Air brakes in, and we'll just keep rolling to the end. And getting those wheel brakes. All right, cool. That should be pretty controllable now. We are at 300 pounds of fuel, landed at Mozdok, and a grand total of 20 frames per second. This is amazing. I really need to figure out what's going on with my computer because I swear my performance has never been this bad. Oh my god, is this even a taxiway? This thing is tiny! Oh my goodness. F-16 could barely fit on this. It was very fun to watch, and you're a great caster. 2, it's very entertaining, and you constantly have something to say about what's going on. Ah, nice, man. Glad you enjoy it. To be honest, I'm very used to just talking to myself. I mean, as crazy as that sounds. So I just vocalize it for a stream, and turns out it might actually be enjoyable sometimes. But anyways, thank you all for watching. This has been a fun one. I'm glad you were able to stop on by and enjoy the presentation. There is a enemy unit within 30 miles of my location, off in that direction.
Backup traffic.
Is he gonna strafe me?
Entering a right base 04 emergency landing. I've got 1 engine
I
out.
swear, if this guy strafes me, like he's on an intercept course as well at 17,000. I swear, you better not strafe me. I'm going to be so mad. Had this fantastic of a little run, only to end with you, like, gun running me. Oh, thank God he dropped. Well, he faded. Doesn't... Oh, there he is. I swear to God, dude. Don't you dare. Where'd you go? He's right there. I don't know if you guys can see his spec, but he's moving across the sky right now. Oh, he's firing on someone. Missile out. That is a long-range missile shot if it's where I think my friendly is. Oh, there's another guy right there. I don't know if that's a... That looks like a Su-25T because of all the smoke. But it could be another flanker of some kind. And where is the guy that shot? I don't see the guy that shot anymore. This is a little concerning. They on... Okay, yeah, they're still back that way. Okay. He's no longer looking at me, so I'm happy. Where's the parking area? Zoom in.
Lockup traffic of up 61's short final emergency
Oh,
landing.
hey, look at that. Someone landed here.
04, lockup.
So I get F15. And parking is just to the right, and then another right. Okay. Good to know. Are you going to stop there? Can't tell what you're doing. Do your thing. I'll give it a little air brake wave. Air brake wave. Aw, he's not giving it back. Come on, man. Give me the wave. Really? Okay. Oh, wait, is that Stone? Who's this guy? Stone 11? No, that's Apple Chaser. I guess he's giving me the canopy. Good enough. I'll take that as a wave. Let's go to the parking area and then we'll call it. Oh my god, there's another bot posting a link. What the heck, man? I'm gonna have to do this while rolling. And reports. Bam, done. Dunsky. Alright, gentlemen. Like I said before, thank you all for watching. If you like this video, please leave me a like. If you really like some of this kind of stuff, make sure to hit that subscribe button. And tune in next time for some more DCS World gameplay. Maybe not another birthday stream because those only happen once a year, but always tune back in next time for some more gameplay. Take care, guys. Have a good one.